Let's get into the next division, and I think this will be the quickest division. The Detroit Lions, 3-13. Green Bay Packers, 13-4. I know we're both big on the Minnesota Vikings going into this year. The Lions made some good picks. I've been saying this for a while. Jameson Williams, if he hadn't gotten hurt, he could have potentially been the best rookie or best receiver prospect in the last 10, 15 years. That is including Jamar Chase. Jameson Williams. Matt, you're laughing. Jameson Williams is one of the fastest receivers in college football history. He's a filthy route runner. He's got good hands. Like, he is the complete total package. He does not have the size of Jamar Chase. That's the one thing he is lacking. I believe Jameson Williams is about 5'11", 6 foot. He's not undersized. This guy is a complete prospect, and then he had the significant injury in the college football playoff championship game. Without that injury, he is probably a top 6 pick in the draft. Like, he is up there with the best. Now, maybe he's not as good as Jamar Chase as a draft pick, but I think he's better than anybody else in the last 10 years, probably since, the Julio Jones era. Like, he is up there as one of the best in recent memory prior to injury. So I love the moves that they made. Now, I think Amon-Ra St. Brown has gotten like an obscene amount of hype. Like, I felt like he was okay his rookie year, but all of a sudden I'm seeing like Amon-Ra St. Brown, like year 2 is going to go crazy. And DeAndre Swift has been getting more hype than anyone that I've, see at running back. It's like, oh, this guy's going to be the top 5 running back this year. And it's like, okay, I completely disagree because he's not been efficient. The only time, people are looking at him, well, in fantasy football, he was good. Yeah, because they were down by 28 points, and they were checking it down to him in the flats, and he was getting 15, 20 yards of reception because they were down by so much. So, Matt, Detroit Lions, worst to first. What do you think?
I mean, worst to third. They're even better than the Bears, right? Like, that's about as high as I could go with them. I actually do think the Lions, I don't know, they're intriguing because they were in so many games last year. Like, their roster's just not. It's so bad defensively, dude. It's so bad. They're building up their offensive line all right. I mean, they got Taylor Decker, they got Frank Ragnow, of course, Penny Sewell. The receivers looking pretty solid. I think Goff gets a little bit too much crap than he deserves. I don't think he's special. I think Swift is sweet. Hutchinson, good ad, right? Like, but they're just not close to being ready. Dan Campbell does get a lot of hype for being like one of the worst teams in the league. I think that your Jameson Williams take is a little bit too much. I thought
I'm going to back off on Jamar Chase. He's not better than Jamar Chase, but okay. I think other than Jamar Chase, I think he's the best probably since Julio. 10 years or so.
So I don't think he's the best wide receiver in this draft class. I think Drake London was better. And I love Drake London too. I think that if you see him at Bama, it looks a little different. Here's my problem with Williams. And not to knock on Williams, but John Mechie was their number 1 wideout when they were both on the field. Before that, Devontae Smith was their number 1 wideout when they were both on the field. So when this guy has had to beat out... Who
was the number 1 running back at the University of Alabama when Najee Harris was there? It was Josh Jacobs. Like, Najee Harris wasn't the one. Najee Harris kept being the backup running back, goes into the draft. Oh, boom.
Okay, but keep in mind, Najee was a starter for the last year. He was started for the last year. Mechie and Williams were both there. I'm just saying, like, it's hard. I'm not saying that he's not good. I'm just saying it's hard to give him that much love. That's all I'm saying.
You're gonna be very surprised.
Hey, I hope I am.
Williams.
I really like. I think the combo too with Amon-Ra St. Brown is really sweet. I like what they're doing. I like the way they build up this team. I know there's a lot of people that don't love Hutchinson super early like that. I think it's a good pick. I mean, they're trying to build some culture there. I think they're doing a good job with that. But once again, a team that's a little bit ways away. Would I be surprised if they won 7 or 8 games? No, I wouldn't be surprised at all, actually. But that's also not going to get you to first place. The Vikings are a very good team. The Packers aren't very good, but they have Aaron Rodgers, so they're going to be in the mix for sure. I mean, and the Packers, yeah, they lost some guys, but they still have some really good pieces. But I don't know. I don't think that they have a chance for worst to first.